You guys need to take advantage of this before it runs out. You see, the Bizzy Bee update is coming out on Grow Garden tomorrow. It's going to come out tomorrow at 10 a.m. You scroll down, you can see it's literally coming out. It already has 3.6 million people, and it's coming Saturday, May 31st, which is tomorrow. Now, what I want to show you in today's video is basically everything you need to do to prepare and take advantage of before this next update comes. And listen to me when I say this. What I'm telling you is super, super important. If you skip this video, you may actually struggle in the next update. I am actually a tester, so I do have a little insider knowledge. I can only share so much of it, though. There's only so much that I'm allowed to share. But I'm telling you, you need to follow this video very, very closely. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get right into the video. So the very first thing I want to make sure you know is that this event is going away soon. So the next night event is going to be gone. Then eggs, all of this is going to be gone. Moon blossom, raccoons, all of it's going to be gone by tomorrow. So it is your last chance to abuse this, get everything you want out of it. That would also include the moon mango, which is going to be over here. This is your last chance to get the moon mango. And like I've said before, the moon mango is absurdly overpowered, especially if you get like all these mutations on it like I have. These will be really, really overpowered in the next update. So abuse these while you can. Get as many of these as possible. I know it is a billion, but they're coming up with a new buff for this. So it's going to be super, super overpowered. So make sure these moon mangoes, because they're going to be really, really overpowered in the next update. All right. The next thing I want to tell you to do is obviously get ready for the new shop. The new shop is going to be a honey blossom shop or honey-ish thing shop. I don't know. It's a honey themed. There's been a leak posted for it on TikTok by Jandel. I already made a full video covering it, but here is the catch. The new currency isn't going to be Sheck. There's going to be a new currency in the game that is going to basically be honey, right? And I can't spoil too much because, you know, I have insider knowledge that I'm not allowed to share, but there's not too much you actually need to do in regards to get ready for the honey, because you're going to just have to grind from that from the start. There's not going to be anything you can really do right now other than just be ready. One thing I would recommend is going to your pet egg shop over here. I'm not going to tell you why specifically, but I would recommend getting a lot more pet slots. If you haven't already traded in for a pet slot, that is something that I would go ahead and recommend doing, just because there's some stuff coming up later in the update that I'll show you that requires more pet slots. But again, can't share too much. Let me go ahead and see. I should have one that I can actually trade in here. I believe it's this mouse. Let me go ahead and pick this up. I'm going to go back over to the pet shop and show you basically what I'm talking about. So I'm going to head back over to the pet shop, and you guys are going to see that we have the pet. Should be right here. Oh, I have a bug egg. I didn't know that. Brown mouse. So we're going to go ahead and turn this guy in for another pet slot. This is worth it. I'm telling you, you need to do this. So I'm going to show me pet info, and then I'm going to go ahead and trade in this guy for more pet slots. So now I have pet slots total that I can use. So that was a pretty banger deal right there. So now I can place down a bunch more. I'm going to place down just more hedgehogs. There we go. And then I need to go ahead and feed all these. So let me go ahead and do that. Oh yeah. So make sure you have a lot of pet slots. Currently I have 6, but I'm going to try to get the max amount of pet slots because this will be very much needed later in the update. Anyways, guys. Now the next thing you need to make sure you do is that you actually are on during the update, right? The update always comes out at 10 o'clock. As you can see right here, it says Saturday, May 10th or May 30th at 10 o'clock, right? 31st. And they always do live events. They always do live events that are going to boost and give you insane mutations on your plants. If you're not on during this event, you could miss out on limited items like the chicken jockey. This was a limited item that you could get, but you had to be online during the update. So this makes it a really rare, really rare animal. So again, make sure you log in. You also are going to get tons of good mutations on all your plants. So make sure all your plants are grown out. You have a bunch of gold ones and stuff like that. Especially with the moon mango, make sure you have a lot. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot of golden and rainbow ones on your moon mango plant, as many moon mango plants as possible. That way you can get as many mutations on them and sell for literal trillions of dollars with these methods that I've shown in multiple other videos. But yeah, now's your chance. This is your last call, guys. You have to abuse this. You need to do this before the update comes out, because it comes out in 21 hours and 30 minutes. So this is now or never, guys. I'm trying to upload this video so you have at least kind of a day in advance to get ready for this. But yeah, 21 hours left. 21 hours left to beat this as many times as you can, get as many seeds as you can, get as many moon mangoes as you can, and just farm money as much as possible before the next up. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much all I have for you in this video. If you guys did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I have a huge project coming out soon.